thought I'd start off with a little outfit reveal. I'm sorry about the construction. I actually have a story about that we will get to in a little bit. I wanted to start off with doing this little life update. I haven't made one in a little while, and I've gotten a couple of questions when I'm going to do another one, and there's stuff to update about. Number one thing that has been the whole saga for a while now is I have a bank account. I have the card. I still need to get it set up. I'm going to be doing that today. And now the last kind of hurdle is figuring out how to get money from my US bank account to this bank account. So hopefully that'll get figured out today as well. We're just going to get to the construction just because you can hear it. I'm sorry about that. So as I will get to later in kind of my storytelling, one of the walls in my apartment is sliding glass doors. Like there's 2 sliding glass doors on each side. And so I have very little privacy. I'm working on getting like curtains or a room divider, but I have to ask like the landlord, and it's a whole thing. So hopefully that'll get figured out within the next week or 2. But there is construction happening right across the street, and I learned this last week that they can see everything that I do in my apartment. Well, I was kind of hoping. I've noticed like some of the workers just like looking into my apartment as I'm moving around, and I was like, they can't see me, right? And my roommate was like, no, probably not, probably not. Well, I was taking pictures for my social media one day, and I looked over and I see like 8 to 10 of the workers on 3 different levels of the building they're working on, all clumped up, watching me, and some of them are pointing. And I was like, cool, they can 1,000,000% see me. And ever since then, no matter what I do in my house, at least one of them is watching me. Like, even filming this video right now, I can see there is someone watching me. So, this has been a very interesting. I am deeply uncomfortable, very excited for getting a curtain or when they are no longer working on this side of the building. So I have completely shifted my routine around. Usually I get like all my work done in the morning, but I can't do that anymore. So I can't even work out while they're working because they will stop work to watch me. So I work on their lunch break. I'm sorry, I film, bro. I work out on their lunch break and get my stretches done. And then while they're working, I try to do computer work or just game. And then after they leave for the day, I've been getting like my social media, like pictures and videos taken then. And then all of my like spicy work I do on the weekends. This has been a little bit of a challenge for me because I am very much a morning person. And so I do best when I get all of my work done in the morning just because that's when I have the most energy. Because then by like 3 o'clock, my mood really starts to tank. So I highly, highly prefer to get all my work done in the morning. But I can't for right now. Once things are done, I will go back to work, getting all my work done in the morning. But it's just been an unpleasant little change. So I wanted to talk about the apartment next. I've been living here for a month now, I think, and I love it so much. Of course, there are like a few little things about the apartment that are not amazing, but everything is like completely manageable, and the apartment is so worth it. I've never lived in a place where I've gotten to like choose the decorations and stuff, and me and my roommate are going like 50-50. Basically, we agree on everything for the decorations, And that has just been so nice, and it just feels so good to be that involved in the process. It's been wonderful to not just be paying a bunch of money for a bedroom, but instead be paying a little bit more money for a whole apartment. It's, I like, I feel so adult, um, and it's so much quieter not having like roommates that are up all hours of the day. It is still not super quiet because I live like pretty close to the central of town, um, but I have become a much heavier sleeper, which is nice. The other thing I want to talk about is my view. I obviously can't show you guys, and I'm not trying to dox myself, but on one side, I can see like more of the city. I see other apartment buildings, and we face the sunrise. So every morning I wake up to the sunrise, which has been lovely. And then to the other side, I see this beautiful church and the ocean. Uh, Not like I'm not super close to the beach. I'm not a beachfront property, but I can like see it on the horizon, and it's just so nice. Oh my god. Um, so it is getting colder, right? I know in the northern hemisphere it is summertime, but down here it is getting to be fall and winter, which is nice, except for I do not have a lot of sweaters. I don't know what I was doing when I was packing, but I apparently did not think super far ahead. So I will be investing in a couple of sweaters and a jacket here pretty soon, just because it's not like snowing or anything, but it's getting down to like the 50s and stuff. And for me, an anemic little person, that's cold. So, um, so that's been fantastic. I have been absolutely loving that. I've also gotten brave enough to go places on my own. That is really rare for me. I'm a highly paranoid person, and so I really struggle to do things by myself. Even back in the US, I lived in my state for 4 or 5 years, and I still rarely went places by myself. So I don't go very far from the house, but I have been going to this little produce shop, and I have gone to the like downtown area during the day a few times, which has been really nice. I just feel more adventurous. I'm a lot safer here than I was in the US, which is nice. But even though I am safer here, I can't help but just get super anxious. The other thing, the language barrier. So there is definitely a language barrier here. I am still very, very beginner Spanish. More than a beginner, basically. Thankfully, my roommate does speak a decent bit of Spanish, and we are taking some like classes online, like free classes. But Google Translate has become my best friend. Like, oh my god. And I have yet to run into a person that is not like pretty nice, or even like the closest thing to like a not nice person about like my English, my Spanish, is that they just like leave me alone after I say that I can't speak Spanish. So I'm super grateful that everyone's been really nice, and my Spanish is definitely like getting a little better. Like I can definitely understand more than I can speak for sure, but I'm getting there. Let me think. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention just some like random little tangent. One of the people in my industry that really got me into the niche one of the big niches that I currently work in, and I'm kind of known for, I guess. Not in like a I'm famous way, just more of like it's one of the types of content that I make. She was really a huge inspiration to me, and really the driving force that like encouraged me to try it. I really looked up to her. She doesn't know who I am. But she is retiring out of the whole industry, and she's moving to the countryside to pursue her passions. And I am so happy for her. Uh, but it has like brought up all these interesting feelings of, and I'm not even sure what to call them yet, but I've really been thinking, like, I can't stop thinking about her whole situation. And I have like equal parts kind of not sadness, but like I feel a little lost now because I looked up to her so much. And at the same time, like this very awful part of me feels like a little bit of relief for like less competition, which is hilarious because we are on such different levels. Like I'm down here, a very small creator, and she is like up here, like so famous, and it's insane. But I'm just having these like very complex feelings, and I did not expect to be affected so much by like one person leaving the industry. And I'm so happy for her. I think this is wonderful. I hope she has all the best. Uh, and you know, I'm so happy for her. But yeah, it's like a little weird tangent I wanted to mention, just something that I've been thinking about a lot since I found out about it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please comment and subscribe. I will try to be more regular about life updates, but things are starting to like even out a little bit. There will be a lot in the next like month or two, a lot of immigration stuff coming up, so I will definitely have a couple of life updates then. But let me know what other types of videos you want to see from me. I have gotten like a request or two for making a vlog, but honestly, I feel like my days are so boring that I do not live a glamorous life, guys. Like, honestly, my days are boring as hell. So, but if you want to see one, I'll try to film one. Otherwise, yeah, let me know what you want to see. And thank you so much for watching. Please do some hydrating and eat some good food. Bye, guys.